Hello and welcome to day 2 of our practicing speed. Okay, so this is the form that we're working on. Hopefully you went through and did all of these questions on your own. Remember, it's totally fine to use a calculator, okay? Let's look at number 1 real quick. Number 1 says, if Steve throws a football 60 meters in 3 seconds, what is the speed of the football? So, if you remember, our speed formula is speed equals distance divided by time. So we're going to write that right here. Speed equals distance divided by time, okay? We're setting all these questions up just like we did for density, okay? Exactly the same. Remember, if you send me an email, a picture of your work, I've got extra credit for you for this assignment too, okay? All right, so speed equals distance divided by time. We need to find the speed by dividing the distance and the time. So that'll give us a spot for distance and a spot for time. And we can write our answer right there, and then you guys will select it on the form, okay? So Steve throws a football 60 meters. 60 meters is going to be our distance because meter is a unit of measurement for distance. So I'm going to put a D above that after I underline it. Here we've got 3 seconds. Seconds is a unit of measurement for time. So that's how we know that's time, okay? Now we got to bring them in here and put them in our formula. 60 meters is going to be our distance, so I'm going to write 60 with an M for meter. Our time is 3 seconds, so we've got an S for seconds. If you have to, put it in the calculator, but 60 divided by 3 is 20. Don't forget, this is science class. We can't just have willy-nilly numbers hanging around. We've got to pull some units down and make sure we record our units. So we've got 20 M for meters and S for seconds. And we see with this slash right here, we say per. So it's 20 meters per second. Okay? Sound good? So you guys would select the 20 meters per second right over here. Okay? Let me clear this off. I'll see if we can move this up a little bit. I don't know how to make this work. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. There we go. Now we got number 2. Number 2 says, if it takes Ashley 3 seconds to run from the batter's box to the first base, that is a distance of 18 meters. What is her speed? So, just like question 1, we had to write our formula. Come on, dude. And our formula is speed equals distance divided by time. Okay? I'm going to set us up so we've got S equals, there we can put our distance, there we can put our time. Here's our answer. So, if Ashley takes 3 seconds, so that's a time right there. I'm going to underline it and put a T above it so we know that that's time. And then we've got a distance of 18 meters. I'm going to put a D right there because that's our distance, okay? So we've got distance and time. We just need to plug them in our area here. So we've got 18 M for meters, and then 3 seconds for our time. Now we just do some math. So, like I said, use a calculator. There were some of you that didn't use a calculator for density for the first part. It was really hard trying to do some of those by hand, right? So, use that calculator. So, 18 divided by 3 is 6, okay? If you can do it in your head, that's totally fine, but don't hurt yourself, okay? Check yourself even. If you want to do it by hand, that's fine. You can check it in the calculator. But we've got 6, and then we got to bring them units down. Meters per second, okay? 6 meters per second. There's your answer. Let me run over here and screw this up a little bit.